Good evening, everybody. Gosh, it's been a couple of weeks since I did a stream here. I don't quite remember, but it feels like it's been almost 2 weeks since I did a live stream on this channel. So, yeah, sorry, one moment, please. Just my feet is caught on the legs of this table. So, how you guys doing? It's been a while, and I was thinking, first of all, I promised A1 that I was gonna do a live stream the day after the live stream we did on Sunday, and the next day I was just exhausted and I just didn't feel up to it, and I didn't feel like doing one yesterday either, and I was like, gosh, this is bad. And even today, it took me a lot of effort to start this one. And I started to become afraid that the longer I stay away from doing the live stream, like it will be harder for me to do another one. So yeah, I decided to do one today, and yeah, and then talk about why I haven't been doing a live stream. And I think it's because I was depressed. I could tell, and like it's pretty rare these days that I get depressed. And yeah, first I thought it was maybe because I was just tired. Um, but yeah, this past week especially, it's like I get up in the morning and um, I don't know, I just have like no energy to wake up. And I've been this way for about at least like over a week. And I'm getting a little better actually. So I'm feeling a lot better today. I felt better yesterday than I did the day before. So I think I passed that peak, but oh my gosh, it's like when I was going through the depression, I'm like, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I think about my life and I think, like I should be happy. Every, yeah, I mean, good things. Yeah, a lot of good things happened this year, and I was like, what's wrong with me? Then I started getting depressed because I was feeling depressed, and I started feeling guilty for feeling depressed, and then felt kind of ashamed to talk about it with you guys because I felt like I have no reason to be down, and I know that some people who are gonna watch this video, I'm pretty sure in the comments they're gonna say, you know, get over it or grow up. And I get it, I understand it, I understand, because before I was like this, before I started experiencing depression, I used to think the same about other people who were going through depression. I was like, why are you getting depressed? You have no reason to get depressed. So I understand. But yeah, just I felt that today I needed to do um, a live stream with you guys, just so you guys know where I am and why I haven't been online, and before it gets any worse, because usually I feel better when I talk to you guys. But thank you guys for being here. I can't believe there's so many people here. Um, but hi, Mindy's mom. Thank you for being here. Jake Huang. Hi. Um, do you think Satoshi is depressed also? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I think maybe he is. But I'm not sure. I've asked him about it before. We talk about it a lot, but he doesn't really seem to understand um my bouts of depression or anxiety. So I don't think I don't know. I I f- I don't know. It's really hard for me to um decide whether he has depression or he's just that way. I don't know. I don't know. But who's here? Hi, Robert, Anya, thank you, Farah, Ariel, thank you, um, Miss Rinder Pansen, um, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you guys being here, and it's so nice to be able to talk about it. I, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like, do you feel guilty talking about it? Cause I do. I feel super guilty talking about it. I feel like like I'm like I love my job and I love what I do. I yeah, but it's funny when I'm depressed. I no matter how hard I try, I can't um I can't really remember that feeling. It's so funny. It's like all the feelings of happiness go away. It's just so weird. What's my job? So Adam is asking, what's my job? Well, this is my job actually. I do YouTube, and this is how I make a living. Yeah, yeah. But okay. So Shaza says, depression is more common than one thinks. The more we hide, the more guilty we feel. Yeah, it's so funny. It's really funny. Um, and I feel really guilty, about not having energy to work. It's not like I haven't worked at all, but um yeah, this past week, I have to say, this past, well, yeah, a week to 10 days. Yeah, Satoshi's been doing more of the editing than I have. Good thing is that, I have a lot of video stock to edit, so it's good. Like the Los Angeles videos are not out yet, so those are being edited right now. And I know it's like little things drain me so much. Tiny little things like trying to import my videos into my computer and it fails. I don't know, that would annoy me and get me really stressed out, and make me really tired. And then yesterday I had a day like that. It was pretty much, I needed to um, create space in my cameras, my SD card. So I needed to transfer it to my Mac computer, which I don't use often. And it was taking forever. Pretty much, I spent the entire day doing that, and it finally finished at, I think, midnight, and I just felt so guilty not having done anything all day long. And anyway, it's a vicious cycle, and I know I'm getting better. I'm pretty sure I'm past that peak. Thank you, Phase Life. Have a good day. Have a good day. And yeah, I hate being this way. But Kahiel, thank you so much. Kahiel, um, uh, yes, we'll talk about when you get here, Kahiel. But anyway, uh, yeah, let's not let's change the topic a little bit, because I do have some stuff I want to talk about. Hi Esther, how are you? Kahiao is coming to Japan very soon, and so we look forward to meeting you, Kahiao. We really are. Hi Guy. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Guy Mats. I appreciate that. I look forward to meeting you, Guy Mats. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Hi, Feng. Feng of, thank you so much for sending me those drawings. That's so wonderful. Thank you. And Glamour by Liz. Hi, I miss you too. I miss you too. Um, yeah. So I noticed, I don't know about you guys, but I noticed when I go through these depression phases, like everything, little things seem bigger than they really are. And yeah, Yeah. But anyway, yes, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for allowing me to uh, I guess vent and just sorry. I don't mean to do that, but thank you. Uh, anyway, yeah, some news. Some news. Uh, I think Esther, I'm fine, thank you, but I think you overwork yourself a bit. I think that's a little bit of it as well. Hi Nat, take a break from social media. Even a weekend helps. Thank you, I appreciate that. Um, I yeah, I I think yeah, I think you guys can tell when I'm a little tired when I'm putting out no stories on Instagram or I haven't um posted anything that particular day because I'm pretty good with posting something every day on Instagram, and like today I just didn't have the energy. I just couldn't. I mean, it's such a small thing. It's such an easy thing to do. It should be easy for me. I've been doing it for 5 years, and I don't know why, but I just didn't have an energy. Trying to figure out why is draining, and so anyway, Uh, Anya, do you take any meds for depression? I try not to do, but I do have. And the reason why is because um, when I first started having panic attacks and anxiety, and it got really, really bad, um, the only way to stop them were taking my meds. And my doctor at that time, and this was maybe about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, he told me that I should take my medicine every day because I need to. Thank you, Fang. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Um, he told me that the what I have to do is to stop the panic attacks from surfacing in the first place. So I should take meds every day. So I did that for a year, and I noticed that um, the meds weren't working as much, so I had to start taking more meds, and um, I don't know. I felt like I was becoming addicted to them. They did help, but not really, and so my doctor, after I think after about a year, he gave me stronger meds, and then it made me faint, and it pretty much made me like a zombie, and so I yeah, I decided I didn't want to be dependent on medication. But I do have meds. I have they're not strong, and Satoshi he convinced me to take one pill a couple of days ago because I was just really really bad. I was just in a downward negative spiral, and so he said, you know, maybe you should take one just now, and it did help. So yeah, and then I feel a lot better after that. But then I feel like I don't know, like I feel a little bit not depressed, but then I, I know for sure that it's mental. Because obviously after I take the med, it helps. So and then that kind of depresses me, and it really shouldn't, right? Anyway, so let's talk about something else because I do have some other stuff to talk about. Thank you, Feng Of. Try to spend more time alone. Yeah, and that's something that I've decided to do. Um, and that involves traveling again. And I figure I'll talk about that because for some reason, my fears of traveling solo to a country I've never been to is surfacing again. And so, and Satoshi, he convinced me today that just go. You just have to go. What are you afraid of? And I thought about it. I'm like, that's true. Um, yeah, there's other people that go that don't speak the language and they're fine. So what am I afraid of? And so I decided that I'm going to buy my ticket tonight. And that's why I kind of needed to talk about it with you guys. Um, Actually, I'm going to Amsterdam. I found an Airbnb, which isn't too bad. The price isn't too bad. Yeah, David, I haven't been to the Netherlands yet. Yeah, that was postponed. I haven't been there. And so I'm going to go to the Netherlands, but also because I'm taking China Airlines, I'm going to stop by Taipei for a few days on the way back. Two places, Taipei, I went there a long, long time ago, I think 15 years ago, and I was there for a couple of days with Satoshi. And um, I don't remember much of it because it was such a short trip. But I'm kind of interested in going and in trying, I really want to spend some time there. Um, yesterday I was about to buy my ticket. I actually went online. I was checking my seat selection. And all I had to do was hit that last button, and I couldn't. I just got scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember going to Taipei the last time, 15 years ago, and I couldn't communicate with a taxi driver, or I couldn't read the signs. And I'm like, will I be able to survive in Taipei? Of course I can, right? Um, and same with Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm like, Amsterdam. Well, it's one of the safest cities in the world, and so I should be fine. People seem to be friendly, and they say people speak English, so I should be fine, right? I don't know why. I don't know why. I just got really, really scared. So anyway, I've decided once again, just like last year. Remember how scared I was to go to San Francisco by myself? And I needed your help. I feel like I'm repeating the same thing like last year. And yeah, I decided that if I buy my ticket, then I can't turn back anymore. And it's something I should do. Um, Someone asked me, all right, Sweet Sensation asked me, do you find enjoyment in traveling? I do. I really, really do. I really do. Um, so, you know, I know in a way that if I don't go, I'll regret it later. So I should go. But yeah, I'm going to be going to Amsterdam. The dates I'm thinking right now is November 1st or October 31st. And Kempe, if I can afford it, I'll be in Taiwan. That would be amazing, Kempe. That would be amazing. I want to eat the street food. I want to. Most of the time, I'm not going to be filming, but you guys know me, right? I can't help it. So I'm gonna try to relax like I did in San Francisco. But Amsterdam and Taipei, they're both known for their street food. And so I am gonna make a couple of videos, maybe one video in each place. And then maybe I'll make those silent videos that I make on my third channel, which I hope you guys are enjoying. Um, because those are easy and they don't really um, uh, demand a lot of energy from me. I don't have to think about what to say. I don't really have to do research on how to pronounce the words, etc., etc. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be going to Amsterdam. I see Esther here. I really hope I get to see you guys, Esther. I finally get to use the pass that you gave me. And I think it's a pretty good time, right? I think it's gonna be a little bit chilly, but it's not like the coldest time of the year, so I should be fine. And yeah, and whoever else is in Amsterdam, it would be great to meet up and have a meal That'd be great. Or have a beer or whatever. And then same with Taiwan. If you guys live in Taiwan, yeah, let's meet up and have a meal or a beer. That'll be fun. Feng says, I'm usually really shy. Solo travel scares me. Feng, me too. You might not think it, but I'm actually a very shy person. I'm a total introvert. And HC Squids, wish I was brave enough to travel alone. It sounds exciting. But listen, yeah, I know exactly how you feel if if um if you're afraid of traveling alone. Yeah, there's that, fear. How many of you guys are afraid to travel alone? And how many of you guys love traveling alone? I know Jean J loves traveling solo. Like that's her preferred way of traveling, I think. Eva Chan, solo travel can be a bit intimidating. Yep, and what your comfort zones are. Yep. Hmm. Kempe, I've never traveled solo. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Kahia, I was, but I'm over that fear now. Amazing. Yuri-san, konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Just Jessie and Cindy. I don't like to go anywhere with my wife. I get that. Yeah, I feel a little bit sad leaving Satoshi here, but he's actually kind of forcing me to go. He's like, this is for your own good. So I understand. But I do miss him. Sweet sensation. I'm a little bit, but sometimes it's really rewarding. Exactly, yeah. Last year, my San Francisco trip, solo, it was very rewarding. It did me a lot of good, to be honest with you. Nicole, I traveled alone to Japan and Italy to challenge the things that come along with my autism. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, did you have a good time? Was that a good experience? Christian, me okay. I did quite a few times. I love it. That's amazing. David Moore loves to travel alone. That's awesome. Lindy, I just started living in Japan. I absolutely love traveling alone. Oh, that's amazing. That's so good to hear. Well, that makes me really happy. Uh, Joss Johan, weed is legal and can help with depression in Amsterdam. You know what? I've never had weed before. We talked about this before, I think. I've never had weed. Um, I'm not sure if I'm going to try it. But I know a lot of people say the weed there is very, very strong. So I definitely don't want anything strong. Kempe, I wouldn't mind solo travel in Japan. You know what? Traveling solo in Japan is fine for me too, actually. Esther, please do not try. Yeah, traveling solo in Japan, I have no problem. No problem with that. Maybe because it's Japan, maybe it's where I live. Hmm. Hmm. Hi Tenjin, CBD aspect is an alternative. What is that? What is a CBD aspect? I'm not sure. That is. Feng, I get anxiety when you're alone. Really, really. I understand. So do I. So do I. Hi, Lawrence. Good evening, Lawrence. Hi. Hello, Lawrence. You know what? This is a great time for me to talk about this. I think one of the things that wasn't helping me with me getting out of my funky mood was everything that's going on in Hong Kong. Yeah, I've been watching the YouTube every day and the news about the Hong Kong protests. And first of all, I was just there this year, and it's an amazing city, and my friends live there. Lawrence lives there, Jean lives there, and it just like worries me so much. Yeah, I know like worrying doesn't really do anything, doesn't really help with anything, but yeah, that was also, I think, contributing a little bit to my depression this week, I think. Yeah, I don't know. And so Satoshi, he told me I should no longer watch those videos because they are not helping me. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm fine, but not good to visit my town right now. I know, Lawrence. I know. See, if I had, I would go to Hong Kong. But right now it's not a good time. Fang, is protest still going on Hong Kong? Yes, it is. Every weekend and almost every day now. And yeah. But anyway, it is. It's a bit of a sad place right now, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah. Lawrence, yeah, we'll talk about your November trip, right? Because I know that you're planning a trip to Japan here. But by the way, Lawrence, I will be going to Amsterdam and Taipei. So I don't know if you want to join me in Taipei or Amsterdam. That would be cool. I'm gonna be going most likely on October 31st or November. Sorry, yeah, October 31st and November 1st. And I'll be staying in Amsterdam for I think about a week. I think 7, 8 days, and then after that I'll go to Taipei for 3, 4 days. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. Yeah, but anyway, um, this year I've been traveling a lot. Nicole, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but Nicole, you're in Las Vegas. You know what? We almost were deciding to go to Las Vegas, Satoshi and I. Las Vegas is someplace Satoshi really wants to go. He loves man-made monuments, such as the Eiffel Tower. He likes so he likes Las Vegas because it's all man-made, right? And it's all like larger than life. And so he really wanted to go, and he thought, a good idea would be to go vlog the buffets and try to look for the best buffets in town. Um, so it was something that we were thinking about, but we're thinking maybe we'll go next year because uh yeah, I know, Native Murasaki, I know, right? We really need to come. And I haven't been to Las Vegas in ages. The last time I went was before all the hotels were built up. This was when I was like in my 20s. So, you know. Oh, Bubbies, come to New York. We'd love to show you all the calm spots here. You know what? I was thinking of going to New York. And the reason why I decided on Amsterdam and Taipei is because I noticed that I was starting to change my plans to go back to America again because it's my comfort zone. Even though New York is not a city I'm familiar with, I was actually thinking about going to Los Angeles again. But I'm like, I keep going there, and if I go there too often, everyone will get mad. So I have to go to somewhere else I haven't been. And I thought, maybe New York, everyone speaks English. And that's the reason why I decided, no, it has to be somewhere new, um, somewhere that's out of my comfort zone. So I kind of grow. So I'll go to New York next year and Las Vegas next year. Hi, Carmen Monte. Ohayo gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Yeah. Oh, Mindy's mom, you're so sweet. Los Angeles, as you guys know, maybe because it's a place that I feel very comfortable. Um, yeah, it's kind of like my third home. But anyway, we have a lot of traveling to do. Before we go to before I go to Amsterdam, guess what? We are going to Fukuoka. Yes, we're going to go to Fukuoka. Actually, a couple of weeks from now, I'm going to be filming there. And this is something. Remember the thing that I wasn't supposed to talk about? I can talk about it here. This is something I can talk about because um, we're not allowed to film a certain thing. But so what the big news was. And it's no longer big news anymore because we were not going to be able to film it and make a video for you guys. But Discovery Channel contacted me, and they wanted to know if we were interested in um, being a part of one of their programs. Where we're not going to be like the main people. There's a host for the show, but we just have to ride this train as passengers, and we'll be interviewed um, as long as we're comfortable in front of the camera and all that, which we are. But what we're going to Fukuoka for, we're going to go a couple of days earlier to film for our channel, and we were planning to film this train trip, but we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to. Just got a call today, and they said we're not allowed to because of rights, something. And because we're part of the program, we're not allowed to film. But we will be in the show, which is coming up a year from now, because it's a series, and it's about trains. So we're gonna be, and we decided we're still gonna go, even though we're not allowed to film, because we would never be able to go if we don't, because it's very expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive train journeys in the world. Seven Stars train can't pay 45. Yes, sir. The Seven Stars train, the 4-day journey, and everything's paid for. It's about 7,000 US dollars per person. Like it's like a first class ticket to somewhere, and so it's not something that we could actually afford. And so Satoshi's super excited. Okay, I know, right? It's insane. It's insane. Um, Today and yesterday, I had to go buy myself a suit. I had to buy a suit because dinner time you have to. It's formal, and in the rest of the trip, I can't be in shorts or jeans. It has to be smart casual. So I don't have clothes like that. So I had to buy some 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 new clothing for myself. I feel quite silly wearing a suit, but you'll see me wearing a suit a year from now. We're not allowed to even take photos. Yeah, so we're not allowed to take photos. We're not allowed to take videos. But the producer assured us that we will get photos to share later when the show starts, and we'll be able to promote it. But yeah, we're not allowed to take photos ourselves. They're going to be filming and taking photos for us instead. So unfortunately, no photos to share with you guys for a year, but that's something exciting, and it's definitely gonna be kind of like a semi holiday, because once again we're not allowed to do any social media of any kind. Thank you, A1. I hope so. I hope you guys like how I look in my suit. I promise I'll share. I'll wear it for you guys, and I'll show it to you. My entire outfit was, um, including my shoes. In the shoes, I could not afford to spend any more money, because I think my tie, my shirt, my jacket and slacks was $1,000, 1,000 US dollars, and that's not really expensive for a nice suit, but I wanted a suit that fit me, and I really wanted to look nice for the TV show. So yeah, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, we're gonna go pick it up this Friday. So and if they need to make any more adjustments, then it'll be adjusted. But yeah, it's kind of a rare one of the rare times that I wear a suit. Thank you, Tenchin, and thank you, Miss. Wow. Yeah, you know what, A1? We will do that. Sure. We will do a Yeah, we'll do a fashion show, guys. Then these Shinichi serving looks, I hope so. Yeah, I gotta get a haircut as well. Tomorrow we're meeting we're filming another episode for our collaboration. So stay tuned for that. And because you guys are so nice and you guys are here, I'll tell you guys what it is. Um, Isa found this restaurant, and half of the time it's a ramen shop. It's a ramen shop until around 3, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. After that, it changes into a crepe shop. Isn't that interesting? So half of the day, it's a ramen shop. And then the rest of the day, it's a crepe shop. So that's gonna be our collaboration. And because, you know, all our videos on the new channel is going to be epic videos. We're not just ending with that, but on our channel, it's going to be filming the crepe shop, but we're also going to be going to these hidden gems where you can get some awesome desserts. So yeah, so hope you like that video. But Lawrence, please have my approval first. I'm pretty sure you will approve. I'm pretty sure. And Lawrence, the train journey we're gonna go on, it's $7,000. We're not allowed to wear jeans. We're not allowed to wear jeans. It has to be formal, and it can't just be designer. It can't be loud or anything like that. But obviously, I need a splash of color. So, my suit's not the conventional looking suit. Well, I hope you guys like it. Yeah, I like it. I think I look pretty good in this suit. I think it's the first time in a long time I felt comfortable wearing a suit. So anyway, so Fukuoka, so that's coming up. Bubbies. I love you, Bubbies. Thank you. Think of green suit? No, 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 it's not a green suit. But so after the Fukuoka trip, that one's going to be about a week trip because the train ride is 4 days, and then we want 3 days to film. After that, we're going to Kyoto. I think a couple of weeks after that to film, because we promised you we're going to make videos for you in Kyoto. That's the reason why I went to Kyoto, to do some research. And so we're going to do that. It's a lot cooler now, so I'm not going to die or get heat stroke. And so a couple of videos from Kyoto are coming to you. And then after that, Kyle's going to be here. Sorry. Yeah. Keep saying his real name. Guy Mats is going to be here. And then Kahiao's going to be here. So we're going to meet up with them. Oops. Sorry. And then I leave to Amsterdam and Taipei. So yeah, it's I'll be busy traveling, but I realized that the traveling part doesn't stress me out. Not really. Doesn't really stress me out. I love traveling. I noticed that if my mind is always occupied and constantly stimulated, I seem to be fine. Yeah. So it's good. It's all good. Hi, me Dibble. It's been a while. Feng Ulf's traveling is stressful for you. Really? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But I think everyone's different, right? Some people are, get stressed out with traveling. Some people don't. I get stressed out being on stage. I hate talking on stage. I really do. I hate talking to, not hate. I feel uncomfortable talking in front of a crowd. Yeah. You're kind of a homebody. Yeah. See, I'm a homebody, but it's not good for me. If I stay home like 3 days in a row, I start to get a little bit depressed. Yeah, not really. Yeah. David, you loathe traveling, but you like arriving. Kempe, you're a homebody too. Really? I didn't know that. A1, may I ask a heavy question? Sure. Go ahead. Yes. I get super excited for travel, says Bubbies. I'm going to Japan for the first time in a year. I'm already planning. Cool. And helps me not focus on my depression. Yeah. Same here. And this year, because I've been traveling a lot, um, and I've been focusing on trying to get miles, on one airline and staying in one alliance. So by the way, that's the SkyTeam alliance, which I am focusing my miles on. Um, After this trip to Taipei and Amsterdam, I will have reached gold status. It's been a while. A long time ago before YouTube, I traveled so much. I was always gold status, and I will reach that this year. So next year, um, Satoshi and I, when we travel on the SkyTeam airline, we will be able to use the lounge, even though we fly economy, and a lot of other perks. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Uh, yeah. Huh. Laurie, yeah. Laurie Hart, you're on a fixed income, can't afford to travel, but I would if I could. Well, um, you know, keep working towards it. You know, uh, it's funny because you know this year it's funny. A lot of things this year happened to me, and these things are things that I wanted to do or wanted to happen. Somehow they all came true for me. And for example, being able to ride business class on Delta, Delta One, that was always a dream for me. I didn't think that would be possible, and that happened for some reason. Um, what else? Oh, I went to LA. We did the meetup, and Lawrence, you know this, but we had no plans to go to Disneyland because it was too expensive and too far. We got to go for free, and so that was amazing. And I never thought I'd get to see YouTube space and Google headquarters in Los Angeles because we don't drive. We got to go, so that was amazing. Um, what else? Oh, um, the check-ins, the check-ins, right? The with the single with the media company. Um, I I wanted a new challenge. So that happened, so that was a good thing. And we you know we went to many places this year. We had more than a few sponsors, which we feel so lucky, and a lot of good things happened this year. Yeah. Um, like and this, going on the Seven Stars train, which is, yes, Singapore twice. That's amazing. Um, Going on the Seven Stars train, $7,000 um, train ride for free is amazing. Never thought that would happen. But I think I just kind of believed that it would in my head and my heart. I just knew it, and I just believed that it would. I just believed that all these things would come true, and it kind of did. Like a lot of things came true for me this year. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I was feeling a little bit guilty for feeling depressed, because so many good things happened to me this year. But like someone mentioned, maybe it's because I was so busy and I didn't really have a time to like step back and really um, let myself um, I don't know, breathe, and I don't know, like, I guess having time alone with my thoughts. I didn't have any of that this year, so I think yeah, I think yeah, I think this would help me, this Amsterdam trip. Yeah, I am a little bit stressed out, Fang. I think the topping on the cake was starting all the new channels. Like it was actually a good idea. Um, I believe it was a good idea, and sure, we're not getting monetized yet, from the new channels, but we are monetized with the live channel. So now we can get super chats again, which is, a big deal. My third channel is doing well, thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. And um, yeah, it's what was I talking about? What was my point? I can't remember the point I was trying to make. Oh, yeah. I think it was just the fear of like, did I do the right thing? I think that was another thing that was stressing me out. Did I do the right thing? But anyway, let's see. A1. How do you deal with unhelpful thoughts such as no one cares about you or I'm never enough? I just don't want to be angry, moped, and stressed out mood. But okay, well, A1, obviously, looking at me talking about I was depressed, obviously, um, avoiding, well, never having stress or mopey or not getting angry, I feel is unavoidable. So I think that's something that I have no answer to, and it's something that I think it's easier if we accept it that every day is not going to be a good day. Um, I get what you're saying because I used to feel like I could control my emotions and I could be happy every day. But that was a lot of work for me and it stressed me out a lot more, I think, than I already was. And so now I kind of accept it if I just don't have the energy and I'm just too stressed, that I just let myself get depressed and I feel like it doesn't last, at least for me. So um I know like there's an end to that phase for me. And how do I deal with unhelpful thoughts such as no one cares about you or I'm never enough? That happens to me all the time. Obviously, A1. Obviously, I'm always right now, I'm always feeling not good enough for this channel. A lot of time there can be a lot of things that would trigger me to feel like I'm not good enough for YouTube, even for my even for the Tabi Eats channel. It's true. No matter how many people say they love the videos or they think I have charisma, I sometimes feel like I'm not good enough, and a little tiny comment can on a bad day can make me feel that way. So I don't think those things are unavoidable, A1. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I I think you just kind of gotta ride it out, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Simon, hi. My best friend has been depressed since 2017. I'm so sorry to hear that. My best friend uh, has been depressed since, oh my goodness, since I think ever since I met him, and it's just gotten worse, I think. And yeah, so I feel you. I get where you are. It's pretty hard to watch someone in deep depression. Thank you, Christy. I really appreciate that. Kempe, I think it's pretty normal. Nobody's perfect. Even the people who are judging you are not perfect. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Um, Daniel, kind of questioning my worth right now. Listening to you kind of helps, Shinichi. Thank you. I'm really happy. That actually helps a lot. Thank you, Daniel. Because sometimes I feel like, why am I talking about all this? Like I sometimes don't know um if what I'm doing on, well, especially on this channel, is worthwhile. You know, what is there, like, what's the reason? And I sometimes question that. Um, But yeah, thank Ov. I'm really sorry to hear that you're going through a tough time. I really am. Um, but like Mindy's mom says, things will get better, and they usually do. They do. They do. You know, life isn't easy, really. It's tough. Life is tough, isn't it? And um, I think hmm, I know like when I was younger, I used to feel like, why does life have to be so tough? You know, like it was so difficult. Why is it so difficult? Um, but I feel like one of the reasons why it's difficult, at least for me, is every time I overcome a difficulty, I feel like I become a better person a bit, and I learn something about myself. I always do when I look back at it. Yeah. And me Dibble, if life was easy, it would be boring. It's true. It's true. That's absolutely true. And King Pei, life gets difficult so you can appreciate the good times even more. It's true too. Um, it's true. You know, one time in my life, you know, in my 20s and my early 30s, um, I didn't have it easy, but, you know, there was one time in my life where I traveled first class, business class all the time to the point where I could no longer fly economy class. And I remember I used to go, you know, to the restaurant. You know, this guy I used to go out with, he was wealthy, and he meal times were very important for this person, and so every meal we had was a three, like not every meal, but every dinner time was like a 3 hour affair. And you know, after a while, it got boring. I stopped appreciating all that. Okay, Carmen, have a good day. Have a good day, Carmen. And so I think, yeah, in order to appreciate the good times and the good things in life, you need to have a balance. No, really, it's true. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I appreciate a really nice meal more so now, I think, than when I did in my 20s or my 30s. I do because it's rare, you know, it's rare for us. Um, when I fly on business class, it's very rare these days. I enjoy it a lot more now. Hmm. So letting yourself feel annoying is key. I'm afraid I'm just going to turn into abusive just now. It's not part of my character, and that's why I'm afraid of. No, A1, letting yourself feel, that is, and knowing yourself is key. That's definitely key. You you cannot avoid not feeling. You have to feel. You have to know yourself. That's very important for sure. Um, Hi, scripter. Your determination to push through the difficulties is amazing. Very life affirming. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That hearing reading things like that, like what scripter just wrote, and um they help me. Really. They do. It's funny how your comments, your messages help me. And I hope it, and it's good to know that listening to me talk about this, or seeing me go through my own challenges is a good thing for you. So, Kahiel, bye, bye, Kahiel. Um, yeah. Um, Tenjin-san just wrote something that big hugs to you, Kahiel. Zanduki Rex. My gut tells me I appreciate good meals way too often. No, that's a good thing, Zanduki. No, really. That's a really good thing. It really is. Hi, Aaron. How are you, Aaron? Good to see you, Aaron. Um, okay. I thought I saw a message from Tenjin, but okay. um, yes. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, what have I talked about? So yeah, I've talked about my travels, and it was a good year because traveled a lot, and um we have more traveling to do, which is nice actually. Uh, and my third channel. I know some people don't really like the videos on my third channel because I don't really talk. I remember someone wrote in a comment, "Why aren't you let Satoshi talking?" I'm not forbidding him to talk. He doesn't really talk. Anyway, he's not a big talker. I don't know if you guys know that, but he doesn't really talk that much. And um, it takes a lot of energy for him to talk. So um, that's natural. it like I'm not forcing him to not talk. Just to let you guys know, some of you who think I'm forcing him to keep quiet. That's not the thing. That's not what I'm doing. And to be honest with you, when Satoshi and I, when we're together, a lot of times we're pretty quiet. We've been together for 18 years, and sometimes, it's just like, I mean, we don't really need to talk. It's just enough to just be together. It's true. It's true. We don't need to talk all the time. Thank you, David. I'm glad that a lot of you do enjoy the third channel. Um, it's interesting because the videos on my third channel is doing pretty good. Yeah, it's working. It's working, and I'm very glad I started that channel. I really am. It's a change of pace from my other videos, so um, I can make the videos even if my hair is messy, I'm having a bad hair day, or I'm wearing pajamas. Oh, I wouldn't be wearing pajamas at Costco, but I can make the videos even if I have a sore throat or whatever. So it's nice, and I get to show you. For example, the capsule hotel. It's not really a capsule hotel. It's more like a box hotel. I don't know what you would call it, but um, you're not really allowed to talk at a capsule hotel. So it was perfect. I don't talk on my third channel, so I could make a video at that hotel. You know, and actually, you're not allowed to film in the shower room or the toilets because I'm not talking. No one knew. Oh, thank you, Wanda. I'm so happy that you find it relaxing. I really am. A pod hotel. Yeah, a pod hotel. Kind of, yeah. Feng, you find them intimidating. What do you find intimidating? GFINHK. Yep, yep, exactly. Yeah, we know we don't really need to talk all the time. We kind of understand each other's vibes. Yeah, yeah, they don't all have to be verbal. Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. What else? I knew there was something else I wanted to talk about. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Um, yes. No, I forgot. What was I talking? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place today. Um. Oh yes, 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 yes. Um. Yes. I do want you guys to know. I do want you guys to let me know. Let me know. Um, what type of videos you would like to see on my third channel, for sure. And I also want you guys, I need some feedback about this channel right here. Um, I don't know, I just feel like this channel has no focus. I think I talked about this last time, and it shouldn't, but it depresses me, because I feel like it has no focus. And I could talk about my life, but I think I have a feeling like I'm gonna run out of things to talk about. I haven't so far, but I feel like I'm gonna run out of things. Um, and I don't want it to go all over the place. Like I don't want to. The reason why I stopped doing food reviews on this channel is because I already do food reviews on the other channel, and I didn't want, the to be redundant. I didn't want to make similar channels. And so I thought of talking about myself on this channel, but then I feel like I don't know, I feel like it's not interesting enough. So I would love some feedback. Yeah. Christy, we can all just hang on this channel. Yeah, it's nice. Like I feel like I'm doing this channel for myself. So, and like, is that a good idea? I don't know. What is the objective of this channel? What do you want to come from this? That's a very good um two good questions, Mr. Ikeda. What is the objective? Yeah, I don't know. I in the beginning it was about to tell my story. I think in the beginning, way in the beginning, it was going to be about my life. I used to have a website called Shinichi's World, and it I talked about all the deep stuff in my life that happened in my life, such as, me that I sold my body for money, and worse things, and just a lot of dark things, and of course, happy things as well. But I feel like my life could be a movie. I felt like I had like 10 lives or something. And so I thought I could make a channel about that. But then it seems like the more I talk about my life, I feel like I'm. Bye, Esther. Thank you so much, Esther. I feel like I don't know. It's all me, 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 and so I don't know. I just feel like, is that okay? Yeah, I don't know. So that was the main objective in the beginning, and then it became about the challenge of vlogging daily, which I failed miserably. That was difficult to do. I could not do that. And then after that, I started, doing live streams outside because I needed to get used to filming outside for the check-ins. And then I thought, oh, this is kind of fun, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So I thought that I'll start doing that, and and then it's like now I'm talking about myself again. So maybe I should talk about myself. Uh, Thank you, GFI and HK. Thank you. It's funny because GFI and HK says no shame in selling yourself for money. It's the oldest profession in the world. Empower yourself with it. It's funny in real life. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Every person in my life knows I've done it. I think I told my sister last. uh, but when it comes to my viewers, who I call my family, of course, um, these things, it's a little different because you never know who's listening, and I don't know, because this is a business. I've had people tell me, no, you shouldn't talk about it. You'll lose subscribers that way, and so it just got me really scared. And but then at the same time, if I don't talk about, you know, those parts of me, I feel like I'm hiding certain parts of me from you guys, which makes me not authentic. And that was the whole point of this channel, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, I will I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So, thank you guys. I guess I've been talking long enough. I've been talking over an hour. I've been talking an hour. Um, Thank you. You guys always um, give me energy. You guys always give me strength to keep going. So I appreciate that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And has Justin gone to bed? Yes, he has. He has. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again. Okay. And if you see me, you don't see me live streaming here and talking to you guys for a week, then you can assume that I'm in one of my funks. Either that or I lost my phone. So please give me a holler on social media and push me to do another live stream. That would really help. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu, Lindy. Thank you. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a good day. A1, have a good day. A1, you know, um, yeah, think hard about, what we talked about today. And yeah, hope to talk to you guys again on my next live stream. Good night, everybody. Bye. Bye bye.